Assalamu alaikum students. My name is Faizan Hashmi and this is lecture number 5 for grade 8O mathematics. Now today's topic is how to find mean of different set of data. Well, in previous lecture you have studied how to find mean of ungrouped data, but I would like to give a short intro of averages. To understand mean, one must consider the concept averages, why it is used, and what are the types of averages. Well, averages tell us the central tendency of the data, where the data lies the most. And averages are of three types: mean, mode, and median. Up till now, we have partially studied mean. After that, we will cover mode and median, inshallah. Now, to understand the concept of average, consider a class. Let's say any school has a class grade 8 and it got 4 sections. And let's say if I visited the class, all 4 sections, and collected the data of maths, and I find out I tried to collect the data of their midterm examination, and I recorded everyone's percentage in each section. Now let's say in section A of grade 8, first let's say I consider grade 8, it has 4 sections: section A, section B, section C, section D. And after collecting the data for maths midterm exam, I found out that section A got, after applying certain averages, I found out that 80% student in section 8A got 80% marks. It's their average marks. In section B, let's say students got an average marks of 75%, in C 60%, and section D got let's say 85%. So you can see that averages tell us the central tendency of the data, and by my inference from these data, I would suggest that section D performed very well in exam. So that was an example that I gave you to understand the concept of averages. Now move on to the type of data. Actually, there are different types of data, but the data can be broadly classified into two different types: ungrouped versus the grouped one. Now, ungrouped data are definitely a raw data. Let's say I have collected the height of 100 students in centimeter, so I will note it down in a copy or somewhere in this manner. That is 100 students, and I've written 105 definitely centimeters the height of first student, second student, and so on. I have collected the raw data of 100 students and I have written their height. Now, group data is used where we have a very large set of data and it has to be organized. Let's say, and definitely group data has further 3 types: graphical, you have already studied bar chart, pie chart, and histograms, different curves are there. And without group data might be written in the format of class interval or without class interval. And definitely we will study in a further level to how to find mean of these type of data, and certainly mode and median will also be there, but today's major focus will be on mean data. In previous lecture you have studied how to find out mean of ungrouped data, that is raw data. In today's lecture we will see how to find mean of group data with class interval or without class interval. First, I am taking an example of group data without class interval. Now I have taken a question from exercise 17, and that is question number 12, and they are asking us to find out the mean. Actually, if you read the question thoroughly, you will find out they are asking the marks obtained in English and other mathematics test taken by 40 students were recorded. But I am here only considering the English one. You have to complete mathematics by yourself by applying the same procedure which I am going to tell you. Now, the marks obtained in English taken by 40 students were given. Now, the total score for each test is 10. Now, let me elaborate the table for you. Let's say they have in upper row mentioned the marks, and in second row they have mentioned the number of students. How to read that? 0 students got 0 marks. It's very good. No one got 0 marks. 1 student got 1 mark. There are 6 students who got 2 marks. 14 students got 3 marks. Surprisingly, only 4 students got 4 marks. 8 students got 5 marks, and so on. So in this manner we have taken the data of 40 students. If you add all these numbers, number of students are also known as frequency, so these will sum up to 40. Actually, they have mentioned these are total 40 students, so that is somewhat called summation f, that is sum of frequency or number of students is 40 given to us. Now our target is to find mean mark for English. Now formula for mean is equal to summation fx upon summation f. We have studied it earlier, but now it's a group data without class interval. So we have to make a new column and we will name that column as f into x. What is f and what is x? Actually, the first row is given to you is your x and number of students is frequency. So f into x suggests that you have to multiply f by x. So let's start multiplying. 0 into 0 would be definitely 0. 1 into 1, 1. 2 6 12. Actually, I am multiplying. 3 14s, you will multiply it. Actually, it's 42. 3 into 14. 4 4s are 16. 8 5s are 40. 6 2s are 12. 7 4s are 28, 8 0s are 0, 9 is 9, 10 0 0. So that is our summation, that is our fx. Now if you add all these values, you will get summation fx. Summation fx means sum all the values of f into x. So you will add all these values or type this in calculator. So after adding all these values, we will have the final value for summation fx as 160. So mean mark as formula suggested, mean is equal to summation fx. We will write the value of summation fx as 160 upon summation f, that is 40. So final answer would be 4. So I have calculated mean mark for English, but in question they are also asking the mean mark for mathematics, and that is your home task, that you will completely make a data like a table like I did, and you will find the mean mark of mathematics. Now in part B, they are saying if passing marks is 50%, passing marks is 50%, passing percentage is 50%, it means that this is the passing marks 5. If a person got 5 or more, it will be considered as a passed one, but if a person got less than 5, all these values will be considered as a failed one. So they are asking if the passing marks is 50, find a percentage of the students who passed English test. It means all these students passed the exam. So actually we know that total students were 40. So out of which how many were passed? Let's count it. 8 plus 2 10 plus 4 14 15. Actually 15 students were passed the exam. So I will write number of students who passed, I'm using the short form SP, is 15. So if I want to find out the percentage of students who pass, the formula for percentage suggests as 15 should be written in the numerator upon total students were 40 multiplied by 100 is equal to, after cancelling it out, the final answer would be 37.5%. So we may conclude that 37.5% students pass the English test. In similar way, you can find out the number of students who pass the mathematics test or failed the test. So that is our question number 12. Let's solve another question which is related to mean of group data with class interval. Now class interval would be given to you instead of given x. Now class interval would be given to you. So I have considered question number 15, in which if you study, they are saying the speed in kilometer per hour of 100 vehicles are recorded. Actually they are given the set of data for 100 vehicles. First try to understand how to read that data. Actually there are 16 such vehicles which were traveling with the speed in between 30 to 40, greater than 30 but less than or equal to 40. So there were 16 such vehicles which were traveling between 30 to 40 km per hour. 25 vehicles were traveling with the speed of 40, in between the speed of 40 and 50, greater than 40 definitely but less than or equal to 50. 35 such vehicles were traveling speed and with the speed in between 50 and 60 and so on. So I hope you have understood how the data is presented to you. That was the question. I haven't solved anything yet. Now they are asking us to find out the mean of this set of data. So we have to make two more rows. One is for x, which is called as middle value, and another is for f into x. That is, we will multiply that our frequency with x, and we will again use the same formula for mean, that is summation fx upon summation f, but a slight change would be observed in this method. Let's see now how to find out x, that is a middle value. It's simply the middle value of class interval. How to find out the middle value of class interval? You will find a simple average. 30 plus 40 divided by 2. 30 plus 40 would be 70. 70 upon 2 would be 35. Now what will be the middle value of 40 and 50? One can easily say that it would be 45, and you can also check it by adding it. 40 plus 50 upon 2, 90 upon 2 would be 45. Now the middle value of 50 and 60 would be 55. The middle value of 60 70 would be 65, and similarly 75. So these are the values of x, corresponding x. I have written it beneath. Now next row that you have formed is for f into x. Fx means multiply f by x. So 16 into 35, answer would be written here. 16 into 35 would be 560. 25 into 45 will be 1125. I have already calculated it. 35 into 55 would be 1925. 14 into 65 would be 910. So calculation must be strong, and similar, it's a bit simple one. 75 into 10 would be 750. So after getting all these as the formula suggests, summation fx, so it would be summation fx. You have to add all these values. 560 plus 1125 plus 1925 plus 910 plus 750 would be our summation fx, and that is equal to 5270. And what about summation f? It's the total frequency. How many cars were there? It is written over there. It's our summation f, that is total frequency. So by substituting the values in the formula, summation fx I have calculated 5270 upon summation f, total cars, total frequency. Here it is 100, already mentioned. So that would be, final answer would be 52.7 52.7 kilometer per hour. So it means that on average this set of data has an average mean of 52.7 kilometer per hour. Each car will be traveling around this speed that tells us the central tendency, 52.7 kilometer per hour. Now in part 2 is referred to a simple arithmetic one that has nothing to do with the mean. They are asking that find the ratio of the number of vehicles which travel at a speed of not more than 40 kilometer per hour. Again, find the ratio. Ratio means just divide the values, first one by the second one. Number of vehicles which travel at a speed not more than 40. Not more than 40 means less than 40. So such vehicles are 16, because if you are considering this class interval, it will contain 40 or more than 40. So they are asking not more than 40, it means less than 40. So less than 40 were 16. 16 were such cars which were traveling by a speed of less than 40. Now I will write 16 in the ratio sign. Number of cars traveling more than 60. Actually this was the range more than 60. That range suggests 60 or less than 60. So definitely that whole this part or the right hand side tells us the vehicles that were traveling at an average speed of more than 60. So such vehicles are 14 plus 10, that is 24. After getting it simplified, our final answer would be 2:3. So I hope you understand this question, and it's a bit simple one. Now this question is related to mean of group data having pictorial representation. That is, I am considering a histogram. That is question number 8C of the same exercise, and in this histogram is given. On the y-axis they are giving us the frequencies and age in years on the x-axis. Now how to read that data? If you understand how to read the data, you can simply find anything you want to. Again, we will using the same formula, mean is equal to summation fx upon summation f. Summation fx refers to the product of f into x and add all the values to get the summation, and summation f means, summation f means total frequency. Now how to find out the total frequency? It's a bit simple one. Actually, age in years, this value on y-axis suggests that there are 3 students who got age as of 3 years. So I will write 3 students here. 3 students got 3 years. Now that bar on showing value on y-axis, that 5 students are such students which got age of 4 years. So I will write 5 over here. And similarly 6 student got an age of 5 years. So I will write 6 here, and here I will write 4, and here I will write 2. So total number of students, if you count all of them, 3 plus 5, 8, 8 plus 6, 14, 14 plus 4, 18, 18 plus 2, 20. So our summation f would be 20. So I have just extracted total frequency from my data. So as formula suggests, mean is equal to summation fx. So summation fx would be multiply that x by f, 3 into 3 plus 5 into 4 plus 6 into 5. I am multiplying f by x, that is our f and that is our x, plus 4 into 6 plus 2 into 7 whole divided by summation f is 20. So our final answer would be, I have already calculated it as 4.85 AS. So this set of data has a mean of 4.85 AS. Hope you understand the question.